It just might be the end of Airbnb because these guests are getting crazy and absurd and finding all the loopholes out. So Airbnb's got to adjust and keep up with their own game. A lot of you probably heard me talk about the story a week ago, but I actually had another incident that just happened the other night. So a guest messaged me day of a couple hours that they're running late and they would not be there until most likely 11 o'clock. Didn't think much of it, sent them the normal check-in instructions. I go to bed, I wake up with 3 missed phone calls and a bunch of messages saying that the keypad on the door would not work. And since I didn't message them back because it was 12:30 by the time they got there, that they had to go to a hotel and wanted that night comped plus the feedback from the hotel. So I say, no worries. We'll talk about that later, but there's actually a backup lockbox so you can try it the next day. They then messaged me at 1 p.m. saying they're heading over. Kind of weird to check out of a hotel then. And then when they get there, everything works. The backup lockbox lets them in, but then they send me a message saying, wait, you have cameras? I didn't see that in your listing. Sent them a screenshot of where it is, and they're like, oh, okay. A little suspicious. And that's probably because the night before, my cameras did not pick them up at all throughout any point of the day, and they focused directly on the entire entryway, which is the only one to the property, the staircase, and pretty much the corner of the door. So they hadn't showed up. They might have been just running late, and they tried to get a free night out of it. So how am I going to go about this? I said most likely I will give them a refund, which at this point I'm not going to do. I will encourage them to write a review in the meantime, giving me 5 stars, anticipating the refund. I've already contacted Airbnb, letting them know the circumstances that they were not at the property that night, just to get ahead of their message. And then if for some reason they leave a bad review, I will just say, hey, you simply were not there that evening. So it's kind of a win-win, but it definitely could have been a lose-lose. So protect yourself and just be wary of it if you are getting an Airbnb. There's a lot more of this going on.